Dorothy Height was a force to be reckoned with.
If she met you for the first time, you were totally impacted.
It was a symbol of hope.
She always had such incredible dignity.
There are few people who can tout her track record of excellence.
Her concern was for all people, for everybody.
A pebble would, causes ripples that would continue to grow out and grow out. But Dr. Height was more than a pebble. She was a boulder. Whew, splash. And that were not just ripples, but they were waves that emanated from her presence and her impact.
Some people looked at her life as one of a sacrifice that very few people would want to make. But she always said, what they didn't understand is that when I help someone, I am also elevated by that.
She was always a lady. She never grated on people. She never raised their hackles. She knew that in order to do what she needed to do, she had to do it with grace and charm. And she did it with grace and charm.
Everybody's put here on this earth for a purpose. Hers was to be a catalyst for change. She realized that sometimes when you are that catalyst, you may not benefit from the change yourself, but if you just keep living, you'll see the change.
Although she was the female at the table, she, was a leader. And she would pick up the phone, and the civil rights leaders, they had a lot of respect for her. They listened to her and they sought her advice on a regular basis.
Dorothy Height did not have any biological children, but I am honored that I was one of her non-biological children. She had hundreds of them.
Family was very important to her. Most importantly, she wanted families to be close, spend time together, to respect and to lift and build each other up.
Being able to speak truth to power, keeping your confidence, and knowing the other person knowing that I'm in your corner, I'm trying to support you to do the best that you can do. Now, we may not agree on everything, but as a position, a leader, a position in power, I want to be sure that you do what is right.
That's what Dr. Height was all about, making a difference, using your skills, your experience, your expertise, your credentials to help those who are not in the room. And that's what she's done for me and countless others.
I said empowering, but I also want to put powerful, because they're not the same. And sometimes you can be powerful and not be empowering, but she was both.
Life was a struggle to get the things done that she wanted to get done. It isn't that life needed to be a struggle for Dorothy Height, because she could have made a perfectly fine wage and lived a perfectly lovely life. But she chose to struggle, and to see herself rewarded through a stamp, I think would really make her very happy.
Many of us are myopic in our approach to things. Our eyes are so focused on the ground. We're just trying to manage what we have from day to day, that we never look to the horizon to see what we should be doing now so that we'll be ready for the future that is on the way. I think Dorothy Height had that gift, had that knack to look to the horizon and put her finger on what's next.
Every time I had the chance to sit down with her, I grew. Even in a moment of silence, I was learning something from her. And in fact, I remember one of the last conversations that we had. She said, Mr. Brokaw, I'm 98 years old, but every day I'm learning something new.